What's up everybody, and welcome back to another build breakdown. Today I've got something a little bit different for you guys. As you can see, I've got a 2021 Subaru Forester behind me, and we're gonna go ahead and break down what all we did to this build. So this customer came to us a couple months ago and told us that they were going to be hitting as many national parks as they possibly could in the next few years with their Forester. So we needed to outfit it so that it was capable for whatever got thrown in its path and would be able to go in some of the remote places to really explore those national parks. So the first thing that we had to do on this Forester is we needed to add a lift kit and taller tires. For the lift kit, we decided to go with the Ironman 4x4 2-inch lift with their medium load rear springs. We went with the medium load rear springs, obviously because there is a massive rooftop tent on there, which is awesome to use. And on top of that, they're gonna be loading a bunch of gear in the back as they travel. So we wanna have that extra load capacity so that it's not squatting and taking away from that ground clearance on there. The Ironman 4x4 lift kit is really nice because it does come with all the subframe spacers, which is almost a necessity when you're doing these Subaru lift kits. They also offer a 4-year unlimited mile suspension warranty. So that's unlike most of the manufacturers on the market. Big reason why we went with it. Once we added the lift kit, obviously we needed to add a larger tire size and some aftermarket wheels on there. So we decided to go with the black Rhino Overland in a 17x8 plus 35. And then we also wrapped that in the Nitto Nomad grappler, which is a new tread from Nitto, which is really nice for these lighter vehicles. But that is a 245/65/17, and it fits perfect, no rubbing issues, minimal trimming. And it just looks really good. It's a great fitment on this thing, and I think it's gonna perform well off-road as well. After the wheels and tires, we needed to add some protection to this vehicle. So we started with the LP Adventure big bumper kit, and this wraps around that whole front bumper, gives you plenty of protection on there. Plus it adds an integrated skid plate underneath the front, which is almost a necessity on these Subarus if you're actually gonna use them. Moving down the side of the vehicle, we decided to add a set of sliders from Body Armor. It's their Revo sliders, which are nice, clean look, doesn't really extrude out past the body, but it does add plenty of protection underneath those doors so that if you get hung up, you're not gonna damage the rocker or the door. Another protection piece that we added was the Anderson Design Fabrication rear diff skid plate, which is a little hard to show. I'm gonna try and show it to you guys here, but that just adds that additional protection under there so that you have a little peace of mind while you're on the trails that you're not gonna get hung up and damage the rear diff. So after adding all that protection, we needed to add a spare tire on this thing. And obviously, since the roof is taken up, our next best bet was to add it on the rear, which is what led us to the Wilco Off-Road Solo Hitchgate, which is their smallest hitchgate that they offer, perfect for vehicles of this size. It does swing away, so you can still use your rear gate on the vehicle. Just an overall great option, really no noise coming out of that thing. So it's a great option for anybody with those lighter vehicles that need a spare and can't mount it on top or inside the vehicle. One of the other things that we went ahead and added on this just to make the driving experience that much better was the Anderson Design Fabrication CVT isolator. That is a big rubber bushing essentially for the CVT transmission that takes up all that extra slop from lifting the vehicle. It's a really nice option. I did it on mine and it made a world of a difference for the drivability. So it's almost a necessity when you lift these vehicles with CVTs. And finally, the last thing that we did, we needed to add a little bit more light to this to make the drivability at night that much better. So we went ahead and added a set of LED pods from Rough Country at the ditch light position. And those are those wide angle lights, so you're gonna get a little light to the side of the vehicle and you're gonna be able to throw some light past the distance of the headlights. So that's everything that I've got on this 2021 Subaru Forester. I think this is gonna be a great capable build for this customer, and I can't wait to see some of the photos that they post from the national parks across the country. If you guys are interested in getting something like this done on your vehicle, definitely hit us up. We can get you set up so that your vehicle is capable for whatever it throws at it. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys on the next build breakdown.